One of the best performing coins over the past months, year, is Mantra over here with the token ticker OM. And I wanted to share the news about what they're building. Because for me, this is going pretty well. I bought this around 60 cents somewhere here. And since then, number went up. Pretty clean 2x since then. If I would have known about this last year, story would have been even better. But for now, being number 62 on all the coins on CoinMarketCap with over $1 billion in valuation, this can potentially do something similar to, let's say, Render, for example. A clean rise from a $1 billion market cap just last year in November to a peak of $5 billion and more, which then would mean for Mantra that you get a clean 4 to 5x in here despite being already at $1 billion. Plus, whenever you invest into something, let's say you have $100 and you put that into a meme coin, you want to have like your 200x, right? Because then you get to $20,000 and that makes a big impact. That's why we buy all the trash meme coins. But if you already have 20k, for example, it makes a lot more sense to not gamble and buy something that is worth a lot more, hope that this does a 2 to 3x and you make a lot more with less risk. Now, they are listed on Binance, OKX, pretty much all the top 10 exchanges out there. And even when the market goes down by like 5 to 10%, so when Bitcoin goes from like 66k down to 60k or from 62k to 58, this still goes up. Like in the past week alone, this is up by 10% in anything in the real world assets RWA category over here. The only things that are up in the last 7 days are Mantra, Chia down here, and then XDC, which pretty much stayed the same, but everything else is down by like 10 to 15%, while Mantra and Chia stand out. So the question is, what do they do and should you give them money? It's not financial advice, but if you like money and you want to make more, you should probably buy it. On the main page where they announce, same as their Twitter header over here, the mainnet is coming soon, and they do the words on screen. They bring the world's financial ecosystem on chain. They're purpose-built RWA, real-world assets, layer 1 blockchain, capable of adherence to real-world regulatory requirements. Complicated words, difficult to say, so it must be worth a lot. Permissionless chain for permissioned applications, for builders and for traders, with 6 main things that build this whole thing that count into it. They have the low cost and fast transaction speed on the blockchain. They're empowering developers and users, and I mean me as a 20-something-year-old man, I feel empowered for sure. Application first protocol, bunch of cool words. This word over here appears quite often, tokenized and tokenization. And with the main guy, the CEO behind it, saying they are at the forefront of bridging the gap between traditional and decentralized finance by providing on-ramps for tokens and stablecoins with world-class stability and reliability. One of the other coins that is in this category is called TokenFi, something that I personally invested in quite a lot, kept holding for far too long, peaked at 22 cents, now it's down by like 80-something%. They do something quite similar while also giving you insane amounts of return of investment when you stake the tokens. And they said in multiple articles, BlackRock has a $10 trillion tokenization vision in which they say by 2030, things that we usually have in real life will be tokenized on blockchain. So there are multiple projects that do that work, where some perform all right, some perform a lot better, and that's why numbers go up. Now at the moment, they also have their own staking available. So if you already bought the tokens, which I did, you can stake them. Personally, I don't stake them because I don't know when I sell them yet. For example, if this goes to $2 in like the next 2 weeks, I'll probably sell everything because it's simply based on hype and not on logic. So I don't want to be locked up for too long. But let's say on the Binance Smart Chain, where you pay close to no gas fees, you could sign up in the top right corner, connect your wallet and then lock it. But then again, do what you like with your money. I'm waiting if this one goes up by quite a lot so I can sell a big position because I think it will come down soon after. Now, if you are a builder, they have the regulatory compliant infrastructure for them, which is quite difficult when it comes to crypto because most people just do something in a gray zone. For traders, so if you want to give them money, you can simplify your crypto investments with all these cool words like security and transparency and control and security and control. And if you would be an institution, they even have words for that. Now, while they have a lot more complicated words and technical details and all of that, the main point most of us want to know, as we're not really into the tech or development side, more into does this make money and does the price go up? We want to know, is this one hyped and should we give them money? Most of the entire supply is already circulating. The overall category of RWA seems to go up quite a lot. And if you would have bought at any point ever since this one became a token and launched, even at the original price of 40 to 50 cents back in 2020, then you're still up quite a lot. Now, most token cases, and I usually see it on notes, they launch, price goes down because everybody wants to get their money back, stabilizes, goes up, people get their money back, and then it goes down again, and then they build for a couple of years to develop everything, and then the price finally has anything to do with the project and the quality of what they deliver, and not just pure hype. So while it might be somewhat boring to buy something that is 4 years old and that doesn't have a picture of a monkey or a penguin, or a funny cat, it is much more long-term sustainable, as they had 4 years and lots of people working on this to make it worth something. But if you want to instead buy Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Eno, which is worth 160 million, that also went up by a 2x in the last month alone, so you might just buy this one over here. You know, basically the same thing, but if you want something long-term, just buy anything in the top 50 or top 100. Maybe get some FTX tokens, as they seem to do quite well too, and then live happily ever after. You know, it's not financial advice, obviously. I don't generally care what you do with your money. It's not like any of us can move this at all. You can put in $10 million and it barely changes the price. So for me, it's one of the long-term plays. If it goes to $2 too quickly, I will sell most of it. But if it continues taking a couple months until it gets there and it grows slowly and steadily, I'll probably have targets of like $2.50, $3 until I sell half, and then see how I can DCA out of it over a longer period of time. Never feel bad for taking profit, because if you're too greedy, just like last bull run, then you bought it here at 40 to 50 cents, and then you held it down there, and then you never did anything, and then you're unhappy. And that's why instead we take some profit and stack our small wins, and then everybody's happy. And until next time, take care.